the Buzzo, Cuzzo. Yeah.
The Logan Paul versus the KSI. Do you know about that fight at all?
So you know what? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. No, and that's what I love about this because I asked you while I was at work. I said, hey, can you pick some topics and kind of go over some things? And you know what? Shoot me with something that I might not know about, so I can be schooled on a few things. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know about the Logan Paul. So no, I don't. So please school me. Talk to me about it. Talk to the listeners about it, and I'll chime in as necessary.
For sure, man. So basically, a lot of people on YouTube are gonna know who these people are, but let me just kind of tell you, Logan Paul and KSI, these guys are not boxers, but they're YouTubers who have had a beef for some time. So last year they did a boxing match and they had it on YouTube pay-per-view and they did 1.4 million buys. Okay, that's a lot. That's more than a fight with some actual boxers, right?
Okay.
So these guys had a fight and it was a draw, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a draw. I have to double check that. I'm pretty sure it was a draw. Yeah, you can double check that. So so they wanted to do a rematch for this fight, but so DAZN, they're seeing this as a money grab. Well, they haven't said that, but I mean, all in all, why else would an actual boxing platform put on some YouTubers on their app? So they sign these guys for X amount of dollars or whatever. But for them to do that, they're going to go ahead and take off the headgear and they're going to do their pro debuts on the zone.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing about this is they're going to put action. Okay. Yeah. So they,
It looks like it was a majority draw.
okay, yeah, and so us actual boxing fans, like a lot of boxing fans, there's no way they'll ever take this serious. They'll never take this fight serious. Okay, so the fact that it's going to be on the zone is actually kind of a joke, but they're, in my opinion, looking at this as like a money grab. But here's the kind of messed up thing is that they're going to put some actual boxers, people who have been boxing all their life, on the undercard. And that's where it gets kind of weird to me, is because, okay, Logan Paul and KSI, these guys, they're YouTubers. They've never been boxers in their life, right? They might have, trained a little bit or whatnot and what have you, but these guys are headlining a boxing card, okay? But here's kind of the cool thing about this. Yes, the boxing fans are going to look at this and be like, are you serious? Come on, these guys aren't boxers. You're going to put some actual boxers on the undercard. It's kind of disrespectful. But I'll be honest with you, it's kind of a smart promotion move, in my opinion, for DAZN and Eddie Hearn to line this up, because they're looking at it as kind of like a crossover and kind of like a big promotion thing. If they want to turn some boxers into stars, they're figuring, all right, let's put them on the undercard of these guys who are going to draw in millions of people to come and watch, because Logan Paul and KSI are actually really, really popular, and they're going to bring a lot of people to come watch. So, of course, not everybody's going to stick, but all in all, I do think it's kind of a good idea, and they'll probably bring some new fans to the boxing world, honestly. But as far as like the real boxing enthusiasts go, I can see why they would find it kind of like a farcical kind of fight. Like, it's like they're like, seriously. But let me ask you this though: if you're looking at that like it's some kind of a joke of a fight, then I don't understand why people don't show Ryan Garcia a little more respect, because Ryan Garcia is actually somebody with an amateur pedigree and he can actually fight. So if those guys could get a lot of viewers, then that's why I think Ryan Garcia is gonna, be
Well,
somebody.
and so and me from the outside looking in on this whole situation, I really didn't keep up with it. Obviously, I mean, I'm an avid, I'm a real boxing fan. So to watch that, I get it. Hey, to some people to follow them and their fans, it's huge. It's like a main event. It's the big real deal, and no hate on you guys whatsoever. I'm not saying you guys aren't special or nothing. That's you. That's you think they're special. I personally don't know them like that, but I can say this could be the start of like them taking over the grasp of celebrity boxing. I mean, DAZN is very smart for doing this. You take two people that have a huge following and they have friends, obviously, so they can say, okay, well, look, we did X amount of money. We did X amount of buys. So guess what? We know two other YouTube stars that also want to box too as well. And then they can literally take this and run with it. It could be a celebrity boxing. I mean,